Hey, we're back for Pirates Part Two, I guess. This again is my second playthrough with Pirates on this channel. One of many, many, many playthroughs over the years, but the very first episode of DanPlays was a two-parter of Pirates, and starting with my birthday week last week, I decided to do another one. So we're including that this time. Um, I kind of suspect that there isn't a whole lot of this game left. This one started out actually very well. I hit a $100,000 or 100,000 gold coin hidden treasure. It was one of the Incan treasures, like right off the bat, right away. Divided up that plunder, and then not long after that first plunder division, I made a kind of foolish choice to try to attack Havana because the either the Silver Train or the what's the other one? The treasure hoard or whatever was there. So I tried to attack that, and I think I had a ship with like 95 guys on it, and the fort turned out to have 500 some guys in it. So that didn't go well. And then that it just kind of went south from there. I did a couple of shipwrecks. There was one point where I had like one crew member myself when I got back to the ship, so I automatically like that automatically counts you as being shipwrecked if that happens. Um, so I think I'm in fair health now. We'll check that as we reload it here. Um, but yeah, I suspect yeah fair health. I suspect there won't be a whole lot left in this playthrough. So if there isn't, I have another game lined up, an appropriate one for today, for reasons you'll see in that video, should that happen. So yeah, anyway, we'll see what we can do with the rest of Captain Vicky's career here. Um, the other thing I kind of regret getting married that early in the game, because as you rise through ranks, you can get like the higher ranking wives, which is like it just gives you a little extra points at the end of the game. But yeah, I did it fairly early, but it did help establish kind of a base on in some of the cities of Hispaniola, kind of the French side, what would become Haiti in the real world. Um, so yeah. Anyway, I'm a colonel for French. I'm a captain Dutch. It's actually kind of interesting. I started as a Dutch captain, but just the way things worked out because Holland wasn't at war with I don't think any countries in this playthrough yet. I don't believe they are even now, if I'm not mistaken. I don't see anything. Um, yeah, I kind of ended up siding with the French against the British, so I ended up getting a bunch of promotions from the French, and only I think two in the from my home country, from Holland. So funny how that works out, but that's kind of one of the great things about this game. You never quite know how a playthrough is going to go, so it keeps it interesting. It's one of the reasons it's my number two favorite game of all time, only behind Final Fantasy VI. And Chrono Trigger is a very, very close number three. But I think just from the sheer amount of enjoyment I've gotten out of it over the years and the amount of time I've put into it over the years, I honestly think Pirates takes that number two spot. Um, so yeah, anyway, I believe I had a map here to another Incan treasure, and not really sure what that looks like. But my thought was to kind of do another loop around, kind of. I could do like a counterclockwise loop along the southern part of the map, which is the northern coast of South America, and then up through the Bahamas, or I could do that backwards. Let's see, where am I? I'm in Tortuga right now. Let's see, that map, that's not actually right here on Hispaniola, is it? Back down here. Friendly ship. Um, Dutch frigate. Like, that's not here, is it? I don't think it is. Worth a look. Uh, no. No, that's not it. It looks similar, but yeah, not it. An English town. What if I could turn that French or maybe Dutch actually? Maybe turning to Dutch would help me get another promotion from my home country. Let's see. It's an easy. Oh, geez. I am outnumbered badly, but with some skill in swordsmanship, I may still be able to get this one. Maybe not. Basically, if I take one hit, yeah, there it is. So this run continues to go south. I'm almost tempted to just reset. I guess I didn't realize I hadn't hired anybody since the last division of the plunder. Didn't actually look at the number of crew members when I checked the status. Treasure fleets in Veracruz. That's kind of far away. That is. I should know where that is. Oh yeah. Actually, if we do the kind of loop I was thinking of, we could probably find Kumana pretty easily. If we could do like a clockwise. So that's the silver train. Is the other one I was thinking of. Thanks to my lady for that. Talking about a little food here. And I don't think my crew's too happy. But we do need to hire some dudes. I don't know, the silver train's already moved to Gibraltar in like those 10 seconds. So if I go like due south, I could possibly catch that. Uh, let's give that, now that I've hired some guys. I believe there is another French town down here, if I'm not mistaken, and I could try to get that English town after that if I hire up. If we have close to 100. Worth a try anyway. English merchantman, yeah, we'll take that. We could get some crew members from this too. A bigger ship. No, even match. Look at that. Didn't put up much of a fight though. There we go. I changed some of the posters around behind me, incidentally. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell what they are, but it's like four different versions of the playing with power poster. I had the big version of the Nintendo Game Plan poster was in bad shape, so I actually found a smaller version of that that's like the same size as the normal playing with power posters. So I got that, and I'm like the early and the later versions of the playing with power poster, and then I actually found the French Canadian bilingual version of it. So that's here, and then I've moved some of the others around. Um, so yeah, at some point I do want to do a room tour video. I know I've said that a number of times for probably the last couple of years, but at some point I do want to do that. And some 500. I'm gonna keep them. Ooh, another French promotion. Take that. Story is in Puerto Principe, which is that's the landlocked country on Cuba. So do I want to do that first or go to the silver? See if I can catch the silver train first. Too much here. Now let's see if we can attack this town here. You know, a bunch of guys. So another English merchantman. I'm actually not going to keep the ship this time. I kind of want to keep my fleet kind of lean and mean so I don't lose too much maneuverability at this point. All right, so a little bit more of a fair shot at it here. There we go. That's actually for them seeing me coming. That's actually a pretty good haul. 11,000. I'll take that. That made the crew happy too. All right. Let's hit Puerto Principe, and then I'll kind of go south from there to try to catch the silver train. Didn't get to change the governor out though. That's the only thing. All right, so let's actually see. Oh, an English hunter, pirate hunter. All right, let's get him. I might keep that frigate too, actually. Oh, especially since I took that hit. I think I lost some dudes on that too. That did a lot of damage for one hit. Or Von Mullers or whatever your name is. Yeah, you're coming for me. All your stuff. 71 sailors, strike me. I did get that big ship and try to. It was a free fort town, so take our new frigate into battle here. Got a bunch of guys on that, so. And this is, we didn't get the map, or we're sailing directly into the wind at least. It is kind of hard to maneuver, but. Oh. Alright, it's still good, it's still good. Come on. Only 3 to 1. I'd be able to pull this off. I'm just like holding the B button down to do the hard attacks, just to try to get as many strong hits in as possible. I think I got him. Yeah, got him. 43,000. Pretty good, pretty good. I think sugar tends to be the best, the highest selling commodity. All right, so Port-au-Prince probably safest since especially we have a couple of bigger ships here. Um, I mean, I could use that since I kind of did on my sloop, but because I took a hit on my sloop, I don't know if I actually could catch that bark either. So, um, now let's actually go to a friendly town so I can get my ships repaired. All right, so Silver Train is now in Rio de la Hacha. Sell some stuff off here. May not be the best price, but somebody had watched him. Ballers jumps overboard. Alright, so Puerto Principe is like landlocked up here, kind of. I think that's it. I just kind of have to get around this island here. Bit of a pain. Now that I have that frigate, especially, I believe for the world map, I believe it gives you the maneuverability of your slowest ship, basically, which is why I didn't want to get too many ships early on in this part of this run. Um, yeah, down. Well, the Spanish are allied with the English now. Automatically, it makes you turn in guys to that's north of here. I have some options. I mean, the silver train is probably going to be the biggest take. Plus, it moves around, so I think I'm going to go for that first. That treasure map is pointing not too terribly far from what's kind of our home base anyway, so we can go back for that. Incidentally, Santiago, where the Spaniard went, that's the town we just plundered, the big town. How's my health doing? Fair still. Crew's happy. Have a bunch of gold. How many? I have 114. Could have actually probably hired those 22 guys in that last tavern. There he is. Lower thine guard, and thou art allowing the enemy in, as Frog said in Chrono Trigger. Oh, that's helpful. Actually, it might be. I mean, that could be in like the islands up near where that treasure map is pointing us, so that might actually not be as useless as it looks. And Spanish, that's actually a disadvantage for if you play as Spanish too, because in most cases the Spanish towns will trade with you. 114 guys. All right, so that is Jamaica there, and it might be Port Royal is still the town for this time period. Eventually, the town on Jamaica becomes Santiago de la Vega, because in real life, I forget the exact year, but it's during the years that the various time periods in this game cover. At some point, there was actually, I believe, an earthquake, and Port Royal in real life basically sank into the sea. So that town does disappear. I think there are a few time periods in this where there's no town on Jamaica at all, and then it becomes Santiago de la Vega. That guy just completely gave up, didn't he? I'm not keeping the ship, but I'll take their stuff. 150 gold pieces, that was not even an effort. I will take their sailors, though. Mattingly. Alright, he's chasing me. He wants some. I'll use the merchantman. It's a little bit more maneuverable than the frigate, but it fits more guys than the sloop, so. Uh, Mattingly, I thought I told you to get rid of those sideburns. He's not even trying. Did Mattingly here, did he even take a swing at me? Jeez. Uh, Coming with me. Yeah, actually, I don't need all that. I don't even. The cannons, you can sell cannons for a decent amount. I don't think I want that many new crew members either. I'm actually up to Notorious. That's pretty good for my current exploits. Oh, it is Port Royal. Still English. 1-4. I think we can manage that. We'll take the merchantman again. Wow, merchantman's really moving this southern wind it's sailing against. Did take a hit there, but not too bad. That was kind of an easy one too. 4,800, be worse. Alright, so Rio de la Hacha was the town that we were directed to for the silver train. Means it's probably moved by now, especially since we took that little detour to plunder Port Royal. We can find a good town to sell stuff a lot. There are a couple of Dutch towns on this northern South American coast. I sell off enough stuff in my hold that would like to sell off that frigate. Keep the merchantman, but I might as well sell off the frigate. Unless I decide to like try to attack Havana again or something like that. I see land. French. Well, this might be. Just looking at my map here. I think this is Cartagena. Ooh, war galleon, and he's chasing me. Am I stupid enough to take the sloop against that frigate? He's sailing right for me. That was probably a wise decision. He had a fairly even match. Yeah, I'll keep that for now. Yeah, almost up to 200 guys, so that kind of dampened them a little bit because having more guys has a lower take. Pirate tennis. Use the sloop for that. I mean, a lot of times tennis is even if they're like chasing you like this, they start to run away. I don't think I'm gonna catch this guy since he started running. Yeah, Silver Train is in town. Cartagena, 4 forts to a big town. Did just get that war galleon, which is not very maneuverable in battle. Like you kind of just want to use that. I mean, it is going against a stationary target in the fort, and I'm not sailing against the wind at least. So this could actually work out in my favor, possibly. Come on. Okay. Oh boy. Turn the tables on this guy quick. All right, we got him. We got him. I think we got him. He's panicking. Almost. Started panicking. I think we got this. We got this by the ass. There we go. Captured the silver crane. There we go. Cruise thing has lost almost 80,000. Nice take. All right, so let me look at my maps again here. So I know where that is. May know where that is. This one, where could that be? I'm just looking at my map, which of course is not reflective of the exact topography in the game because this is the map that came with the game, but it's a printout of it. But it's that map, but it's a real world map. Not everything is exactly the same shape. They tried to keep it as close as possible, of course, but yeah, I don't know. I really don't see any good matches. It's obviously got to be somewhere. Hell if I know. Well, it's probably not the worst idea to divide up the plunder at this point anyway, because we've gotten so much. Um, there are a couple of Dutch towns not too far away, and they might have better prices for sugar, so we can sell some of that stuff off at least. And we can kind of go back towards our home base area. So, 150,000 gold, so we should try to get rid of, like, divide that up before we lose it. French frigate. And luck there. Or to push my luck, rather. Ships, so we're getting close to Dutch waters, I think. And gotcha. And this is a little bit of a Dutch enclave, this little area here, so ships we hit are probably going to be Dutch. This is fairly. What? Why are the Dutch attacking me? Oh, I lost my merchantmen. Why did they attack me? I'm titled in Dutch. Oh, some of the money I lost from losing one of my ships there. I keep 32 guns. I should have enough if I want to use the War Galleon again. Oh, what the hell that was? Yeah, I'm a captain in Dutch. I'm not hostile to them. They're not allied with. I mean, oh, they're allied with the English. He said he. Yeah, I forgot about that. He said allied with the English, and I've been attacking the English. Uh, hmm. Let me just look. I'm almost tempted to turn against the Dutch now, just for that. Even though my character is Dutch. Let me just go a little bit further west. Um, there is an area that possibly could be that Lincoln treasure map. My health's doing. Alien. Do I want to go after that one? Nah, right now. Treasure fleet. Ooh. Do I want to push my luck? Use frigate. Okay, and we're sailing with the wind. 114, and now I'm thinking, since it put us with the wind, man, maybe I should have taken the more galleon. Anyway, oh, it's actually, that's 2 to 1. That's not too bad. Get this, especially if he keeps giving me free shots. He really didn't try. Treasure fleet and the silver train in one go. Yeah, so there is we can here. Yeah, over 200. We do need to find the treasure fairly soon, I think. Yeah, I am looking kind of near Trinidad. Could that be where that one map is pointing? I'm actually gonna skip that town. This I think is Margarita here, so we're close to the area I want to check out. Confirm that that's where we are. No forts. Yeah, quick fight. Actually, they have more defenders than I was expecting. But it's not be tough. Okay, this is the area I was looking at. I think it is. Thought that was before. Alright, well, it's worth a look. Anyway, actually, we could just go up north here through the Bahamas. Ooh, this is actually, I think that's this map to Lost Mother. Let's that real quick. Of course, it's this little island between two reefs. Oh, and there's a little more of the map. Um, we actually did like if you can get the Incan treasure with the previous family members map, you can actually potentially get up to 4 of them. We lost the chance for one. Um, oh, I think I do know where this is. I think this is near Panama. I think that's where it is. So we would go west again. I think especially sailing west isn't too hard, so that might not be a bad thing to do on our way back. Um, see if there's a French town up here first. Just randomly killed one guy before the fight scene ended. I think this is Martinique, and I believe that's French. I want to sell off some stuff, including a couple of ships. What a loot, eh? I think that's Oh, that's just north of here. Aaron, all the Spaniards are going to Veracruz. Okay, so I'm gonna try to sell a couple of ships, ditch the frigate. Do I want to keep the war galleon or the merchantman? I think I'm actually gonna sell the merchantman, keep the war galleon as my secondary ship. Nice price for ship here. Do some stuff. Um, Goods. They don't sell for as much. Actually, I'll ditch some cannons. A little bit of food. I can rebuy those. Alright, so Guadalupe is the latter. Real quick. That actually, I think, is just the next northern town from here. English, though. There we go. Actually, an even better price for sugar here. Buy some food. Somebody please watch the prisoners. Damn it. Alright, so we'll check back in with this governor. He's going to look at the ladder. Could possibly get another promotion. Yeah, well, bounty points at least, I guess. Alright. Alright, so where I think the Incan treasure map is pointing us is kind of way, again, it's Panama, so like way past that little Dutch enclave and Cartagena and all of that. We have a bit of sailing to do here. With our guard. Alright, let's dance. No, you're gonna run anyway. Come on, you coward. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. I don't think it's gonna hit, but oh, come on, that was right on him. Again, that was right on him. Alright, screw you. And I'm actually tempted to turn on the Dutch, since I could just sink one of my ships there. I forgot they were allied with the English now. All right, so not too much further to where, again, I'm thinking that the Incan treasure might be. All right, could this be it? I think it might be, actually. Um, yeah, there's that shape of water there. Yeah, I think this is it. So it's next to that piece of wood. I'm not sure. Towns of these Panama itself and Portobello. There we go. Cool 100,000. We definitely want to divide up for now. Um, there is that other great treasure map, a random amount. I want to go for that before dividing. How is my health doing? Still fair. Right, let's head back to Tortuga anyway, and then decide. And I think it's probably going to be just divide the plunder, and then we can launch another voyage if health holds out. Grab that other buried treasure. We have enough now that I don't want to, before dividing that. Nice thing is, I think the War Galleon is heavy enough. Oh my god, that's right. I did lose that one. That's why the wind's not affecting me. It's not the War Galleon. It's that I got busted back down again to Apprentice. Duke Whitten, English frigate. All right. I don't think you're gonna like my War Galleon here, except I can't move. Oh, great. Oh, this is fun. He's like between two positions. Can't quite hit him. That one might hit. There we go. All right. Kind of a stalemate. I think I think I might actually be penalized a little bit. I might actually not have enough crew to really effectively use the galleon. So I might be getting penalized a little bit. I kind of forget what the like minimum crew to effectively use that ship is. Alright, so much for Duke. Ironically, if I'd used the smaller ship, I probably would be able to handily win that. Again. Van Hootie. Oh, come on. Uh, Van Hootie's bark. Actually, the bark does fit quite a few more guys than the sloop, so. I'm hoping to provide the plunder as soon as possible here. Giving me tempting targets. Oh, I actually not need to keep that ship. Another guy. Jeez. That was a solid hit. Yeah, he's on him. Van Neck again. This is the third time I've had to fight this guy. I know it just keeps reusing the same name, but Come on. And now the Dutch are like actively going after me too. They allied themselves with the English. Come on, Van Neck. We've done this song and dance a couple of times already. You know how this is gonna end. Just like that. That's how it ends. Nope, you're coming with me. Okay, so that's the English town on the right. Let's see if we can hit that again. Turn it, I guess French now. Like the third or fourth time we've raided this town, I think. Still no change in governor, though. Yeah, sounds good here. It's not offering much for everything. Actually, let's sell off. Let's keep the Bard. Let's kind of make that our main ship now. Sell off Flute and sell the War Galleon too. Alright, sell off some. Uh, Van Nert! I don't have to fight him again after this. Really worth the effort. Alright, there's Tortuga. That's our home base. Nevis. 6,000, yeah. Nevis is actually where Alexander Hamilton was born, incidentally. That's over in the like Lesser Antilles, which I think I've called the Bahamas a few times, and that's not accurate. The Bahamas are a couple of Nassau and Eleuthera are. And we're divide up the plunder when we get to Tortuga, so I just sell off a bunch of food. Battingly, yeah, might as well. Get the gold for him. Their fleet's back in Spain, and should we send both of the both of those back to starting point. All right. I should be able to sell the merchant thing too. So let's go back to that. All right, let's do it. Light up the plunder. Yeah, that's a lot for each guy. 18,000 for me. So hopefully it left us with that bark as our ship. Still fair health. So holding out. Well, let's first things first. Head up and get that. Oh, I forgot. I haven't gone to Nevis. I was gonna say get that buried treasure and then go to Nevis, but I guess I that up. My personal wealth, 39,000. I think that's decent. Uh, let's look at that map again. Alright, so I think that's the island by now. No. The reef. The bark could handle it. This is a kind of a tricky area, especially if you have bigger ships. Threaded that needle. Alright, this is where that treasure is. Got that. Yeah, 8,000. I guess it's better than nothing, right? Down is probably regret itself. And the Dutch have started attacking me openly at this point, so why not turn on them? They fired the first shot. They sank my merchantman. Actually, decent money haul there for a small town. So I don't have any maps at this point. Did I have any? I didn't have any leads for a Spaniard either. I rescued three of the four family members. Four, I think the brother's the last one. This may be a mistake. He's actually putting up a fight. Well, pulled that one out. I definitely don't want to hit the reefs in this frigate. I think I took pretty much Thornbill's entire crew there. Oh, come on. That should have hit. Yeah, keep we're just saying that's like 3 seconds though. Alright, you wanted the VA Aegis. Or 4,000, I'll take it. I think that's over here. Maybe not. Maybe that's. I think I'm kind of getting to the point though where just looking at the time elapsed clock and all of that, I think it might be about time to call it a career. My health is still fair, but if I divide up the plunder again, and it's not a bad idea too because um, my health is still fair, but it might not hold out too much longer. Back down again, just for funsies. Okay, so that is on Cuba. I don't know if I'm gonna bother with that. Yeah, all right, then. All right, well, let's do it. Uh, yeah, let's retire. Exploits on the high seas. An active and daring captain. Somewhat prosperous man. That's actually better than the Pirates Gold playthrough ended up being. Creditable member of my community. Three. My bride is a friendly and attractive wench. That I always found that amusing. Succeeded in rescuing three members of my family. I'm a cheerful and happy man. What more could you want? And I became a shop owner, so I actually missed. Actually, that's one rank better than my last playthrough on this version because that had Major as my closing rank. So, all right, I'll take it. So yeah, that is Pirates one more time. So I think I will actually come out of retirement and save it in case I ever do want to come back to this save. But anyway, yeah, Pirates again. Thanks for joining me. One of my favorite games, so always fun to play it. I think I will do another quick video on a different game now. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe, ring the bell, and we'll see you again for more DanPlays.